Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Don't just sing, perform. Whether you're singing for one person or 100,000, your job is the same. To entertain, ideally to amaze. Sure, you could amaze just by standing catatonic if your voice is as good as, say, Idina Menzel or Barbra Streisand, Jennifer Hudson, Michael Bublé, Celine Dion, Stevie Wonder, Mariah Carey, Christina Aguilera, or Tom Jones, but even they try to perform their ass off. And especially if you ain't no Idina, if you want to get a more than a polite thank you, don't fight the battle with one arm tied behind your back. Sing your ass off and perform your ass off. How? First, and probably most important, there's your psychology. Many singers who aren't natural performers feel self-conscious about full-on performing. But please, no matter how introverted or constrained your personality is, when performing you are supposed to give it all. Not just with your voice, not just with your face, but with your body, your soul, your whole being. To go beyond being serviceable, a singer must be a compelling actor. Of course, in a melancholy song, you don't want to act like it's the Grateful Dead, but your whole being must radiate the song's lyrics and music. See, for example, Lena Zavaroni singing Going Nowhere, or Jennifer Hudson singing And I'm Telling You. Just go to YouTube. They're all on YouTube. If such magnified emotion doesn't come naturally to you, watch YouTubes of other people who are doing a legendary performance. In addition to the two I just mentioned, check out Idina Menzel singing Defying Gravity, Janis Joplin singing Raise Your Hand in a live concert in Frankfurt, Elvis Presley doing Hound Dog on the Milton Berle Show, and Judi Dench at BBC Fete singing Send in the Clouds. Then imitate one performance that you would like to imitate in front of a mirror. If you don't want to imitate, just use that performance as inspiration, and then concoct your own legendary performance. Perform it again and again in front of that mirror, and maybe later in front of a trusted friend or an accompanist, like a piano accompanist. Your performance will get better, and you may get ideas of how to improve it further. Of course, if you perform an entire song at one level of intensity, it's going to lose impact. You have to perform every song with an arc of volume, an arc of tone, an arc of physicality. The standard tried and true is small to big. Start small, get big. But depending on the lyrics and music, you might do small to big to small. Kind of like sex. Start modestly, build to a climax, and then enjoy the afterglow. Other arcs that might fit a song's lyric and music could be big to small to big, medium to small, and very occasionally, stay small. Unless you're a compelling storyteller, keep your before a song patter brief. That doesn't mean it should be puerile. Never ask the audience some cliche like, is everybody ready to have fun? Sure, some audience members may obligatorily succumb to peer pressure and yell, yeah! But such a line is conspicuously canned. Better to introduce a song by, for example, explaining what it means to you emotionally, and then tie that to your audience. For example, I never thought I'd end up singing a song that my mother sang to me, but here it is. Maybe it'll remind you of a song your parents sang to you, or that you sing to your child or grandchild. Notice also my change of tone there. If you are accompanied, whether by a crappy pianist or a full orchestra, try to be as in sync as two perfect lovers. The accompanist must listen his or her ass off so he or she can support you just loud enough and not more, following your variations in tempo and volume. As I said, if you have a good accompanist, and especially if he or she gives good notes, that means suggestions, please thank him or her sincerely. A good accompanist can make a big difference. Whether you're performing live or recorded, pop or classical, the difference between okay and amazing lies both in your voice and your performance. It's very hard to develop a voice. If you're not a natural, it requires years of breath training and the like to stay in pitch and have beautiful tone. It's easier to learn how to be a performer. The singers that I've coached agree that much of what you need to know resides just in this little talk. In any event, that little talk is called Don't Just Sing, Perform. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. and I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome you taking a look at any of my 32 books. Probably the one that's most relevant to this is, I guess, How to Do Life, but all 32 are on Amazon. Just go search there on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.